Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jonathan A. Johnson, better known as Fab. And today's show, we're going to be going over the top 5 choirs of all time. So let's get into it. Number 1, we're going to go with Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir. Everybody loves this choir because their songs were so fun to sing and also so easy to learn growing up, especially in choirs and youth choirs across the world. It was just a fun time, especially for choirs at that time in the early 90s, throughout the 90s, especially some of the songs, Clean Inside, Jesus Is My Help, Wonderful Is Your Name, How Much We Can Bear. The classic songs, live in New York, live in Toronto, live in London, classic albums that they had out during those times. So number 1, Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir. Number 2, Thompson Community Singers, also known as the Tommies now. They had such songs as I'm Available to You. I believe every probably children's choir sung the song, youth choir, church school choir sung the song. If you went to church at all at a certain age, you sung this song. It doesn't matter how old you were, you just sang this song somewhere. So I'm Available to You came from Thompson Community Singers. Also, I Tried Him and I Know Him. My Mind Is Made Up. Safe in His Arms, For the Good of Him. These are classic choir songs, old school choir songs that we used to sing in the 90s, 80s, and some choirs still sing them nowadays. Not as much anymore, but these are classic songs that I think you remember and you love. So number 2, Thompson Community Singers. Number 3, Youthful Praise. This is one of the newer modern hip choirs nowadays, under the direction of J. Harrison. Such a powerful choir, cool choir. They seem so relaxed when they're singing and they seem like they're having fun when they're singing. Especially, these songs like Incredible God, Incredible Praise, Awesome God, Jesus Reigns, After This, and one of my favorites is Shift This Place. So if you haven't really heard them before, I think you should check them out, especially if they come to your town. Please go to one of their concerts. It's a very high energy type of concert. So number 3, Youthful Praise featuring J. Harrison. All right, number 4, TriCity Singers. This choir is something else. Like, they are an amazing choir, put together by Donald Lawrence. They put together such songs as I Am God, When Sunday Comes featuring the late, great Daryl Coley, also Bless Me, Never Seen the Righteous Forsaken, and The Best Is Yet to Come. This choir, I think you remember some of these songs. Sometimes you forget them, but once you hear them, they all come back to you. All the memories come back to you, where you were when you were listening to them. And I think they're one of the greatest gospel choirs of all time. So number 4, TriCity Singers. Number 5, I've got to give it up to the late, great Walter Hawkins and the Love Center Choir. I don't know if you heard any of these albums, Love Alive 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. All these albums had some kind of classic hit song on them, such as Going Up Yonder, Thank You, Be Grateful, Don't Wait Till the Battle's Over, I Love You, Lord, What Is This, Special Gift, Is There Any Way, Until I Found the Lord. These were hits after hits after hits after hits. I don't know if you have a grandmother that grew up in church or anything like this, but I know everybody knows a Hawkins song when they hear it. It has a very certain sound to it. It has a very certain melody to it. The message is so strong and rich with the gospel of Jesus Christ in it. There's no denying of their ministry and their anointing and their effect on people when they had it. And also, they were one of the first groups to really cross over into the secular realm and go on to different shows and sing where you usually didn't hear about Jesus on. So they're pioneers and trailblazers in a certain way, especially within the gospel world. So this is like the first family of gospel, the Hawkins family. So I got to give it up to them. Number 1, all-time favorite gospel choir group of all time is Love Center Choir. Now I've got some honorable mentions, such as James Hall and Worship and Praise, Ricky Dillard and New G, Orlando Draper and the Associates. All of James Cleveland's choirs. There are about 100 James Cleveland choirs all over the place. He did an album probably with every choir that he had, and also John P. Key and New Life. I wanted to include these other entities into the top 5, but guess what? It's called the Fab5, so I had to only have 5. Sorry, but you know, everybody loves these groups. Maybe they'll be included in your list. So I want to hear what you have to say and hear what your lists are. But don't forget to subscribe to jAllenTV on YouTube. Appreciate you, love you, can't wait to hear from you. Fab5 is out.